will review 6 high-end dry shampoos. I will let you know whether they are worth the more expensive price tag. When it comes to dry shampoo, 2 things are important for me. One is I don't want to have a white cast, so no white residue, especially as a dark hair girl. I don't like it. And the second thing is I want the dry shampoo to absorb all the oils so my hair looks fresh and voluminous again. So let's see how these ones have performed. So I want to start with the Redken Deep Clean Dry Shampoo. It has perfume inside, it has a fresh scent to it and I like it. But when I applied this dry shampoo to my hair, I was really shocked because it leaves a heavy white cast, a white residue. On my dark hair it just looked awful. So it took me some time until I have worked this into my hair. I needed to check at the top of my head whether there is some white residue back, because if you go and meet people it might look really strange. Once I have worked this into my hair, it left my hair squeaky clean. It absorbed all the oils, it mattified my hair and it gave my hair volume. Overall, I recommend this to the blonde girls out there. So if you have blonde hair, it won't be that visible, the white cast. I mean, it does the job, but for a dark hair lady, I don't recommend it unless you don't care whether there is a white cast or not. For me, just when I'm paying a premium price, I want to have a comfortable application and I don't want to worry about whether there is some white cast left on my dark hair and that is visible to the public. So next I want to talk about the Kerastase Refreshing Dry Shampoo. I mean, look at this packaging, ladies. For me, it looks so cool and luxurious. It comes in this pink girly packaging. And for me, this is just the best packaging among all the dry shampoos I have in this review video. The scent is also very nice compared to the Redken one. This has a subtle scent. The Redken's scent was more overwhelming, but this is like a perfume inside a bottle. I really like the scent. It also smells very luxurious. When you apply this to your hair, there is almost no white residue left, and compared to the Redken one, this one is not as mattifying as the Redken one, so it leaves more a shiny finish, which I liked a lot. I still felt this is less concentrated than the Redken one, so it was not very successful in absorbing all the oils on my scalp. So my hair after using it would still look semi-greasy, which I didn't like that much. So I like it when it just cleans up the scalp, a dry shampoo, and gives you also some volume. This one is not giving me that volume. Although I like the packaging, the scent, and that it's so elegant to use, especially compared to the Redken one. For me, it's a bummer for such a pricey dry shampoo when it cannot clean up my scalp. So therefore, probably I won't repurchase this one, although I am a big Kerastase fan. But thankfully, there are better dry shampoos coming up in this review video, so keep watching. So next I want to talk about the Davines dry shampoo. It has an interesting scent to it. It smells like vanilla with a citrusy note. So I found this scent quite irritating. That's my personal subjective opinion. I didn't like the scent as much as I like the Redken and the Kerastase one. This shampoo is quite comparable to the Kerastase one. So when you apply this to your hair, it leaves almost no residue, which I liked a lot. And it doesn't mattify your hair. It leaves a shiny finish, which I like a lot as well. When a dry shampoo gives your hair some shine. Compared to the Kerastase one, I found this a little more concentrated. When you use the spray, I had the impression that more product will come out of the bottle than with the Kerastase one. So therefore, this was more successful in absorbing the oils on my scalp. But still, with this Davines dry shampoo, I didn't have the feeling that my scalp scalp was squeaky clean and I still had a semi-greasy finish after I have used this shampoo. So between the Kerastase and this one, I would rather choose the Davines one because it works a little bit better in cleaning your scalp. The Kerastase one looks more luxurious, it feels more luxurious, and I feel like with high-end products it's also about the feeling and how your experience is. But I would rather go with the Davines, although this one looks less luxurious because I feel like this performs a little bit better than the Kerastase one when it comes to cleaning the scalp. But I can tell you guys, there is one other high-end dry shampoo in this video which has no weaknesses and is great. So I think when I pay the price, I would rather pay the price for that one. It's coming up. Next, I want to talk about the L'Oreal Professional Tecni Art Morning After Dust Shampoo. I really like the name of it. When it comes to the scent, it is okayish. It's not too overwhelming. It smells like a dry shampoo that a professional, like a hairdresser, would use. So it doesn't smell like a luxurious perfume. But this one is also not as expensive as some dry shampoos in this video. So when it comes to the concentration, the hair shampoo comes out like a dust from this bottle. So you need a lot of product basically. It's comparable to the Kerastase one. It says that this is invisible, but it leaves a slight white cast on the hair. And when it comes to doing the job, it does the job. It's mattifying the scalp. It's not as shiny as the Davines and the Kerastase one. And my hair really feels clean after applying this to my hair. So it feels like freshly washed. I like it price-wise, but I'm not sure whether I will repurchase it because there is one in the same price category that was just better than this one. So next I want to talk about the Nila Invisidry shampoo. This one, guys, is so good. So you see the packaging is quite nice. The scent to it, oh my gosh, it has a sweet, florally fruity scent to it. It smells very fresh and luxurious. I like it a lot. And this one has everything that the Kerastase and Davines dry shampoos have, despite for the weaknesses. So when you apply this to your hair, there is no white residue. It comes out of the bottle rather strong. You don't feel like you need a lot of product. This was the case with the Kerastase one, not so much with the Davines one. And it leaves a shiny finish to your hair. While leaving a shiny finish, it really cleans up your scalp and gives you some volume. So my hair feels very clean afterwards, and it still didn't look chalky matte, which is great. And even the next day I felt like my hair still wouldn't look greasy. So anytime I want to treat myself to something very luxurious to feel just better, I will purchase this dry shampoo. But be aware, it is on the pricier side. There is one other one which I find just the best when it comes to price and performance. So let's go over to that one. So last but not least, I want to talk about the Wella Dry Me shampoo. For me, this is the champion of this video. It comes in a nice packaging compared to the Kerastase, Davines and Nila ones. The packaging is more on the understated side, but I still like it better than the L'Oreal Professional Tecni Art dry shampoos packaging. So I really like it. It speaks to me. The scent is okay. It's better than the Tecni Art and it is really nice. I like this scent. It comes out of the bottle quite strongly. I have a lot of hair and I really appreciate it. I don't need to spray around half an hour basically to get my hair clean. It has almost no white residue to it, so it cleans up my scalp very well. After using it, my scalp looks very fresh and non-greasy. It gives my hair volume, which I appreciate a lot. And while doing this, it doesn't look too matte or chalky as well. It's more on the shinier side, which I really like. I like the Nila dry shampoo a little more because I like the packaging more and just it looks more shiny than this one when you apply this. But compared to the Nila one, this is so much cheaper. So therefore, I will definitely repurchase this and use this on a daily basis, and the Nila one I will just use when I feel a bit down and want to treat myself to something more luxurious. So for me, I really liked these two dry shampoos, the Nila one and the Wella one. So let me know down below what you think of these dry shampoos. I was quite surprising with the outcome. I haven't expected the Nila or the Wella one to win, especially the Wella one. For that price point, it's such a good dry shampoo. Usually I'm using the drugstore Batiste shampoo, but I am quite unhappy with that recently. I feel like it's not cleaning up my scalp very well. So therefore I'm just willing to pay a little more to get the Wella one for daily use, but I like the Nila one as well. It was a surprise to me because when it comes to hair care, my favorite brands are Kerastase and Davines. I have maybe intrinsically expected them to win, but it's alright. Wella, Nila, you just have beaten Kerastase and Davines. So I will let YouTube choose what you should watch next.